The future is bright, so I gotta wear shades. Okay, good morning, or should I say good evening to the other side of the world. It is I, Robbie the Lock Robster, the MNL48, bringing you my latest vlog. And yes, uh, just to let you know, it finally happened. Well, it happened yesterday, but now I'm just doing that review for today. What am I talking about? I am talking about MNL48 Interactive Live. Yes, the fourth season of MNL48, so to speak. And yes, and I promised myself that unless uh, they read out loud one of my comments, I'm not gonna review Interactive Live. And then it happened in episode 9, yeah, which was yesterday. So yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do a whole review of Interactive Live from episode 1 to episode 9. Yes, and I'll show you a clip of where my comment was read. Okay, how do you like my shades? Okay, I'm really getting distracted by see see the reflection from my laptop's reflecting on the lenses. So yeah, so I'm gonna take it off now. Okay, I only wear it for that 80s reference. Okay, all right. So yeah. So as a matter of fact, I'm doing this video after watching episode 10 of Interactive Live. However, I'm not going to do a review of that. I'd like to do a review of the first 9 episodes. Yeah, uh, to the point. Okay, so without further ado, let's do so. Okay, got my notes right here. Okay, so yeah, so Interactive Live started on May 11 of this year. Yeah, and the first episode, or the pilot episode, featured the Kami 7 of the second year of MNL48, which are composed of, in this order, by rank order, Ali, Sela, Abby, Sheki, Sayaka, Jamie, and Alice. Yes, so yeah. As usual, the girls are very, what do you call this? Very talkative, very excited, especially having this new season. Uh, I think Sheki thought it was like been almost a year since high school, not hasn't. It's almost been like 6 months, maybe not even that, maybe like 5 months after the last high school episode, which happened in December. Yeah, and also we got to see how happy they are, especially Sayaka. To me, Sayaka was the standout girl in this episode as she expressed her happiness on being part of the Kami 7 as well. And as you notice, all our favorites, I would say, are in it, like Alice, Ashaki, Isela, Abby, and especially Sayaka. They're like, uh, they're not talking over each other, but you can see the way they talk. It's like they kind of like respect each other. If one talks, everyone just listens, and then after that, whoever comes next. Yeah. And I noticed because of those 5 girls. Yeah, Jamie, since she's the new girl, she seems very quiet. Yeah, and the new center, our new center, Ali, seems to have like shrunk by the wayside because it's hard. I can understand her her timidness of joining in the conversation because I mean, imagine these 5 girls. They're good at the talk, what we call the talk, especially in the idol world. Uh, if you're good at the talk, you really know a lot of subjects or what to say if it's not on TV or on the stage to the MN loves to the fans. Yes, so yeah, so it's hard to like. I understand how Ali might be feeling because you have Sheki, and she's good at the talk. Alice is good at the talk. Sela and Abby as well. She's good at the talk, and we have the I would say maybe loud Sayaka in that mix as well. So um, I wouldn't blame Ali being a wallflower right now during that particular episode. But yeah, that episode was nice. Okay, all right. So moving on to episode 2. uh, which was shown on Monday, May 13, and composed of Ali once more, with Gab, Lara, Ice, and Ice, Isabel, and Claire. The last three girls were the new members of MNL48 from the second generation. Okay, so I noticed here in the episode, Ali seems more more confident now, and I also noticed one thing. It's like I noticed something changed in her voice actually, because if you notice, she didn't talk like that before, but she seems more confident now, especially in speaking Tagalog. Because I remember she used to speak in almost like this like shy little voice, especially when she's talking in Tagalog. I know she's good at English, French, and Cebuano, but this was almost like a different alley, almost like, let's say, a caterpillar finally turning into a butterfly. Yeah, that's the way I could describe this transformation of Ali, especially regarding her voice. Yeah, and who else is here? Oh yeah, oh regarding the new girls, uh, of the three girls, I mean, all three became my favorite from the second generation from this episode, but the one that really stood out for me was Ice. Yes, because I like her like shy character, her personality. Everyone's like teasing her for that because she's blushing, even though I don't. It doesn't really reflect on the camera or on the broadcast, and that's actually seeing her turn red. Okay, so I guess it's more. If you're there, you'll be able to see it. I guess, which I guess I like her because of her shyness. Yes, I mean I'm a shy guy too. Yeah. So yeah, and else, what else? Oh yeah. So we learned that some of them are gamers once more. So we should get. There was a nice suggestion by someone there during that episode. There we should have like live gaming for especially the gamer girls of MNL48. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, so moving on to episode 3. Episode 3 shown on May 14. Okay, we have again Ali once more, Lay, Jem, and with the former Kenkyu says, Roe, Cole, and Danny. Okay, how to call this? Episode 3 was a disorganized mess. Yeah, to say it bluntly, because everyone was talking over each other, unlike episode 1. Okay, so, and Lay, I'm sorry to say this, Lay, you're too loud, honestly. Yeah, and it was like you were so out there that Danny, Rowe, and Cole like kind of like fell by the wayside. Like they couldn't like interject in because of how loud you are. And okay, this and I wasn't really sure what the point of the episode was really, because everyone was like, "Oh, you're saying this, you're saying that." So, like I said, this organized mess, and it's not really one of my favorite episodes. Like I started thinking, I woke up 3 a.m. for this. Okay, so hopefully the next episode will get better. You know, was my second thought on this. So yeah, sorry, I'm just being honest with myself. Okay, so episode 4, composed, shown on May 15, composed of Eka, Deanne, Miho, Isa, and Amy. Those last three girls are the new girls from the second generation. And the first episode without Ali. Wonder why Ali's not there. Oh, but again, maybe because of scheduling or training. Yeah, so I'm guessing that Eka is supposed to be the lead or the MC for this episode. Okay. So I mean, everything started out great. Uh, Maybe not great, but good for this episode, especially with the talk that they're doing. Mm. The only downside I saw in this episode is the new girl, Amy. Okay, yeah. It's because she appeared to try to stand out from everybody else by by talking above everyone and with reading the comments that are being shown to them. Okay, regarding that, I noticed when she was trying to read the comments, she was squinting like that. And when she did read it, she read it wrong. Okay. And that kind of irritated me, honestly. I mean, Amy, just a little advice. If you want to read something, at least wear glasses. And so you could read it properly. And then if you can't read it properly or can't see it properly, at least let the others read it for you. Well, at least read them for them to read it instead of you. Yes, so that's my downside of this episode was Amy. So it came out that she was kind of like a little bit boisterous, and it's a bit of a turnoff, honestly. So this was my first impression of Amy. So I'm sorry, but I have to be honest with myself. So if you could work on your personality a bit, uh, I'm sure I'm going to be able to appreciate you in being in this group. So yeah, work on it, please. Okay. So after two bad episodes, we now go to the episode 5. Okay. Uh, Regarding episode 5, I wasn't able to watch this live because I set my alarm clock wrong. Instead of 3 o'clock, I set it 3:30 for some reason. I think my mind was like sleepy at then. So yeah, so by the time I got online, the episode was ending. Yeah. Oh, same thing with the pilot episode, episode 1. I wasn't able to see that live because I got the news late that they were gonna do something live, so I missed that as well. Okay, so episode 5, I missed it live, but when I watched the replay, it was one of the funny episodes, or I should say, one of the better episodes of Interactive Live. Yeah, so basically everyone here is from team. Well, not everyone, but majority of the girls here are from Team N4, which is Ali, welcome back, Ali, Belle, JD, Joyce, and Daryl. And the lone Team L member is Tin. But I noticed something there regarding Tin. She shorter than I seems shorter than I imagined. I thought she'd be a bit taller. And another thing surprised me that Joyce is from among them. She's the tallest girl among them in that episode. Yeah, which surprised me as well. I thought she'd be a lot shorter. So it's almost like I thought Tin would be a lot taller and Joyce to be a lot shorter. Yeah, but then again, I remember going back in the Philippines and meeting a batchmate for the first time, and I expected her to be taller, and she was just about my height. Oh yeah, so I'm getting off tangent now. Let's going back to Interactive Live now. So yeah, one of the going back episode 5, one of the best episodes and one of the funny episodes. Yeah, thanks to the girls of Team N4, especially Daryl. Daryl, I appreciate your jokes, especially on your Facebook page where you do your hugot lines or your trivia. I appreciate all that. Yeah, so don't let the other girls get you down. Yeah, okay. Yee. You're doing great. Okay. So yeah, and after that, episode 6. Okay, episode 6. Okay, episode 6, definitely one of my favorite episodes. Uh, from shown on May 17. Okay, we have Ali, Claire, returning Claire. Okay, Rance, Colleen, Lainey, and Sess. So yeah, once again, it's a good thing we get back-to-back very good episodes. Yeah, so six being one of the, I guess, a level up from episode 5. Yeah, because when you have Sess, uh, when you have Sess in an episode, you don't know what to expect, but always expect something entertaining to happen. Yeah, so Rance always keeps telling says, "Oh, always speak English," like that. So yeah, and yeah, says is very entertaining. Yeah, and definitely says is the standout of that particular episode. Yeah, and I'm glad to see Claire, I guess, to be having a second appearance this early. I mean, she's just behind Ali with the most appearances in Interactive Live by far. But yeah, that episode was good. Yeah, like I said, a very high entertaining value with this episode. So it goes above episode 5. Okay, yeah, and yeah, everyone was funny there as well. Yeah, yeah, especially Colleen. And she almost looked like a lost girl in that episode. But yeah, but she was funny as well. Yeah. All right. So going to episode 7, shown on May 18. Okay, we have Ali once more. Abby and Gab make their second appearance on Interactive Live, along with Kay, Bray, and Andy. Yes. So yeah, it was a nice episode. You know, it's a good episode. Not as great as episode 6 and episode 5. But yeah, I appreciate this episode. Yeah, looking forward to it, especially finally uh, seeing Bray and Kay and Andy on the in interactive live. Yeah, and it's fun. It's a good talk. Yeah, but regarding going back to the good talk, I mean, episode 5 was able to master that because they're able to talk about like last year. What was your like favorite moments from past, like in high school, M in life. Yeah, and they're able to talk about, and I like that kind of talk. Yeah, and I wish they would do incorporate that more. Yeah, it's almost like looking back. Uh, so in some way, in this episode, it was almost like a way of looking back. Especially Kay, it reminded me of the M in Life episode when she and Sayaka were advising uh, the girls going to Japan. It's almost like she was doing like Japanese trivia in some way. But yeah, so it's a very interesting episode as well. Okay, so moving on to episode 8, uh, broadcast of May 20. Yes, there's only a two-girl episode here in which both the MNL48 centers, with new center Ali and first generation center Sheki, were like uh, talking with each other and regarding their hopes and their hopes for the coming future of ML48, among others, and Sheki giving advice to Ali. And Sheki's always said that she wants every member of ML48 to become a center of become a center uh, of at least one song. Yeah, because everyone deserves it. And yeah, Ali's very like seeing Ali's so emotional. Uh, you know, being the new center of ML48 and having that support from Sheki. And yeah, and yeah, so we support you too, Ali, and I hope the fourth single uh, that will be coming soon is what we expect. Okay, and I have several songs what the single might be, the fourth single might be in my mind, but I'll have to hold on to that until it actually comes out. Okay, if that is what I or the rest of MN Loves are thinking. Okay, and now we come to episode 9. Yes, episode 9, broadcast on May 21, composed of just 4 girls, Mari, Sess, Jamie, and Isabel. Okay, I think I noticed in episode 8, going back to episode 8, that they finally got a couch and they changed the background. Because I know the first background was like a stage, but turns out to be, for a minute there I thought they were actually going to be on the stage, but actually a green screen. Okay, now the background is almost like inside a studio apartment or inside a studio. Yeah, and at least they have a couch now. They're sitting down instead of everyone standing up. And from episode 9, they just chose 4 girls. I guess that's the maximum the couch could hold. Could hold, but this much better. I mean, the most episode 1 was the where the most girls was shown. Was 7, and I think minimizing down the number of members per episode, especially this, making it just 4 girls would make it much more easier, especially when the girls do the talk. So no one will be talking over each other. Yeah, at least one can talk to the other, at least interview in some way. I think they're doing almost like a talk an interview talk show format. I mean, that's what they said at the beginning, but it was almost like a jumbled kind of mess. Yeah, but at least here, I'm glad that the staff is learning. So minimize the girls, make sure they're comfortable, and almost like a talk show style. So that's why we have the couch now. Okay, so now going to episode 9, composed of Mari Sess, a returning Jamie, and a returning Isabel. And it's a very special episode, as Mari said that this is like she's gonna be the interviewer who's speaking in Tagalog, and everyone else will be speaking English because, as she described it, all the 3 girls are their forte is the English language. So yeah, so a lot of nosebleeds, according to Mari. Yeah, and Mari's very good at she handled herself, becoming the MC, and other girls, Isabel and Jamie. Yeah, I'm starting to like these new generation girls now because they're getting some exposure, and we get to see their personalities. So yeah, going back to Isabel and Jamie, they speak English fluently, and they're able to, yeah, as Mari described it, public speaking. Yes, so these girls know how to public speak. And says once more, I very entertaining episode. The way she presented herself, the way she spoke, we're always like just waiting for the next Sess quote. Whatever comes out her mouth is always, entertaining to all of us, MN loves, especially fans of Sess, which I am a fan of Sess as well. Yeah, so very entertaining. Like several of what she said. Once again, you keep hearing Sess, especially during I think the last episode was episode 6, was it? Yeah, episode 6, where you notice Sess, uh she when she speaks words with the letter P, it becomes F. Like when she in episode when she said part, she said it almost like fart. And Colleen noticed that. Yeah, and Marie noticed that some of her English is almost like it's almost like a Bisaya accent. Yeah, but I'm sure this is not intentional. It comes out naturally for Sess, and uh, we can forgive her for that. We allow it because it makes her very funny. It makes her very entertaining, and we appreciate that so much. So episode 9 is one of the best episodes I've seen, and I guess one of the reasons also one of the best episodes is like I said, uh, more quotes from Sess, like when, let's say, Jamie, one of the commenters said that Jamie looks like Charmfrong, and then Sess goes to Jamie and says, "Side your body." Basically, ano, tumagilid ka. Tagalog. she, ano, she, like, the way she was able to translate to English was so funny. I was laughing so much. Side your body. Classic Sess. Alright, there you go. Yeah, and when they did Jamie sideways, yeah, she does look like Charprang from BNK48. But yeah. So reading comments, ever since episode 2, I've been like leaving comments during their live, and unfortunately. I'm not sure. Maybe staff chooses what the interesting comments are instead of the girls reading it randomly from the screen, since it might just go over their heads or something. So I'm guessing staff chooses which one. So unfortunately, from the beginning, from well, episode 2, yeah, none of my comments were being chosen until episode 9, where finally one of my comments was read, and it was read by Isabel. So I'm gonna play a clip of that, and I like how everyone reacted to my comment, or it's more like a suggestion for a future episode of Interactive Live. Okay, so let me get there. Wait a moment. Okay, my phone is doing wonky things right now. Okay, so let me try to get to that part. Come on. I apologize for this. I had this set up, but like I said, my phone is being wonky right now. Okay, let's play there. Speak, girls.
And during my audition, I was with my sister, and I remember a staff
Okay, let me
asking
skip
if my
that.
sister wanted to join. And I don't
Let me
know.
see if we can get to set aside your body.
Ex president, what law will you make for our country? Oh.
I will answer that question if I'm going to be president already. Yes.
Dahil wala pa po siyang alam about that.
Yes.
What's more classic set?
Next
Classic set answer to the question. Okay, let me skip some more.
What will
Just want
be
to show
your
you that.
contribution in MNL48 as the newest member? What?
Okay, skipping. Circle code. Excuse me. Okay, I know I haven't done this in a while, so while we're waiting, shut up.
Pagsabayin? Well, usually there are cons every month. What I do is
There's Isabel talking about her
manage it.
cosplay.
Like, I set the date and then I set the time whenever I try to fix my cosplays. Because sometimes I have my cosplay gear at another house, so I have to switch places to get it all together. So management and balancing.
Very fluent
It's
English
easier said than done,
speaker.
but those are the core things to finish it. Hi po, thank you so much po.
Do you own a planner, Isabel? Do you own a planner?
No.
Oh, I do, and it helps me a lot. You should try it.
I can't. Like, sometimes when I have a planner, like, it's like,
You just
when
forget
I
about it, totally.
Yeah, I forget.
I have a
about
planner
it,
too,
or
but I
when
don't
have a
write
planner
anything
itself,
on
I'm
it.
like, wait, so I have this on this. It just
Yeah.
becomes more messy.
Oh.
So I decide to not have it at
For
all.
me, it helps me a lot to see everything I need to do, and I also love writing physically, so I really don't like the idea of typing everything because I tend to forget about it. Yes, me too. I love writing.
Yes.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Meto.
So, Ate Ses, kamusta ka na? Parang,
Yes, I'm okay. Yeah.
really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Oh, really, yeah.
So, ikaw, ano naman Ate Ses?
Thank you for that wonderful question.
You're welcome.
Same with Jamie and Isabel. I'm also studying, and yeah, at home only. And when I'm bored,
Okay, I'm not gonna skip
I
anymore. I'm
always
just gonna
listen
let it play out.
to sing a song because that is my stress reliever. Oh my God, may ilong bumabrush siya.
May tissue ako ready.
Oh.
Gusto mo ba?
No,
Are you
sorry.
ready?
Nawala na siya.
Ay, nawala na. Umakyat.
Yeah.
May hagdan. 10 years from now, sa tingin nyo, saan kayo nabibilang? 10 years from now.
I like this part. Mario's actually like counting
For me, 10 years from now,
what 10 years from now
all I
is. Oh,
wish
there we
for
go.
myself is to just
It's
be happy with
2029,
everything
Mari.
and to spend more time with my loved ones. And yeah, that's, I think, for me, is the best feeling in the world, to feel fulfilled and happy with what I do. Thank you so much, Ate Jamie. Ate Isabel, I actually have the same answer as Jamie, but if not for that, I'd like to pursue law or psych, because I
Wait,
really
law?
feel like
Like
there
Gem?
are many things that aren't talked about enough to be able to cure at some points. So I'd like to help others out there while I become an example and also pursue what I like to do. Okay po, thank you so much, Ate Isabel. Sobrang galing niyo po talaga galing niyo mag public speaking. Yeah, and know your cousin will channel the child.
Russian.
Yeah, chat. So
Okay,
Ate
it's
says,
Mina.
it's Mina.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you for that wonderful question. I see myself 10 years from now is different answer. Um, I think I am a successful woman, and I think I am the best.
Yes.
I'm the best,
Yes, you're the best.
speaking in English in the world. I
Yes,
think.
you're the best.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Ate.
That's how I see myself 10 years from now.
So I'm guessing she'd be a diplomat
Yes.
10 years from now.
Yes.
Dictionary.
And you should buy
Maybe
it.
Cecil would write a novel.
Right.
I
Yeah, I buy it.
dictionary.
Tomorrow I buy it.
Oh my god.
Buy it.
Yes, I buy it on the National Bookstore. Yeah.
So before we buy
Okay, really?
before we buy Addison's dictionary, let's read more comments
Okay,
from
tingnan-
our
because-
Okay, let's go.
So from Annabella Lidres, hashtag MNL48 Interactive Live, Isabel, sinong crush / nagagandahan mo among your co-members?
Oh my
gosh,
this is this is a
Oh.
hard question. Because for me, when it comes to terms of beauty, I always consider what's inside. Like physically, all of the members they're gorgeous, but like the more time I spend with them during trainings or in the mansion, I get to know who they
Me-
truly are. And this,
I think at the
Dragon
beginning,
Man,
Abby,
wow, they're all
yeah, was
beautiful. So I can't
standout.
really choose one, like personally speaking. But physical wise, I think Ate Gab is the
Oh yeah, Gab too.
first gen member
She,
who caught my eye the most.
her eyes were like,
Same.
she looks very foreign
She's
looking.
perfect.
That's
She's
why
just so
exotic,
Okay,
I
ayan
would
na naman
say.
siya. Ayan na naman, kakabasa ko lang yan. Nabasa ko na
Grabe
naman.
ka naman!
Pagkamalas-malas ko naman yan.
And Belle has really been,
Sa'yo ba napunta?
Yeah.
you know,
English please.
I've started noticing Belle as well.
Sorry,
Has
what
such a beauty.
name is that?
You,
Euclid.
Ayok.
Euclid.
Euclid.
Euclid pala.
Euclid. Oh, ikaw yung mali. You're wrong. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Euclid Jillian Suelto. Hi, Chair Frank. Este. Jane.
Oh, here's the
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Frank. Yes,
The
kamukha
classic
niya po
Cess.
talaga.
Yes.
Ay, totoo po,
Success one.
kamukha niya.
When it comes to eyes and nose and yeah, all.
For the teacher, Frank Senpai is gorgeous. I just can't. Kinikilig
Oo,
ako.
kasi nung nakita ko rin po
ka.
yeah, kapkun ka.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's see. Can you please side your body and
Your body. Side your face. Side your face.
wait, side your body. Darn. Yes.
Your
Tumagilid ka.
body.
Ay,
Siya lang ba?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Like this, yes.
Ate!
What is happening in this world?
Okay.
Oh, ayan
Yes.
na. Nakaside na siya ate.
Ayan.
Question mark.
Mm.
Yes, kahon niya talaga.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Oo, totoo,
You look
promise. Kasi
yeah,
nung
yeah.
nagpunta din kami sa Bangkok, tas nung nakita ko si Ate Jamie, hala, oo, may hawig po talaga, promise.
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 I'm
Oh,
flattered.
promise na
I'm
talaga.
flattered because she's a queen.
Okay, before we continue our talking, let's
I love it.
Talking.
let's read more comments.
Red.
From Rachel Michaela Solis Alivio. Ate says, your English is improving. Marvelous.
Marvelous.
Thank you.
Marvelous.
Captain
Oh my
Marvel.
God, I'm so glad. Yes, thank you.
From Robbie Mendoza.
Uy,
next
that's me.
time, let Cess be the host for one episode where she asks in English and everyone else speaks Tagalog. That's
Love
the
to watch
Oh,
that.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
mangyari.
It was exciting. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'm excited for that episode.
Oh.
Yes, let's.
And from Dan Ephraim, am I
Okay.
pronouncing it right? B. Lisaka. Buti na lang nakinig ako sa English teacher ko sa school. Oh, yes. Listen to your teachers.
Yes.
If you're studying.
Yes, listen to your teachers. I'm a teacher as well.
It's fun.
Wala na.
Those Sunday, volunteer teacher in Sunday school. Yes, so that's ended there. So yes, I got one of my comments read finally. Yes, so oh my god, I love the reaction of the girls, how much they like that suggestion, and hopefully that could happen in the near future, if not soon. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I like to imagine how Sess would be emceeing that episode right now, and I wonder, I can't imagine which girls are gonna be with her though, but should be the ones that they could speak Tagalog well, or anyway, it's up to the staff to which girls they want to be with. They want Sess to interview. Okay, so yeah, so pretty much one of the best episodes. Not only just because my comment is there, but yeah, I did promise myself that if my comment gets read, I will do the review. And there you go. And that's my MNL48 interactive review. The first 9 episodes of it, anyway. So you might see future reviews of Interactive Live in the future. And thanks so much for watching. Yes. And what else I want to add? Oh yeah, just a few more things like that. Yeah. Oh, my mom and my brother, my kid brother, are coming back home later this afternoon from the Philippines, and they're bringing the package that Quincy's fan group Quincy's fan group. Nahawa na ako kay Ses. Fan group MNL48 Quincy Santillan, because they sent me a package over there to my brother, to my older brother there at our home in the Philippines. And good timing because my mom went back home there and they finally received the package and they're bringing it back home here today. So you might see a video later tonight. I think morning on your side, but tonight here in California, of me doing an unboxing video. If not unboxing, I think it was called unpackaging. Alright. Whatever that thing, that package or box may look like. I think it's more like a package than a box from the pictures that my brother sent me. Yeah, so await that video. Yeah, I can't wait to see what's in it. Yes. And also, I believe I mentioned before that I became a top fan. First on Sess's FB page and Shecky's FB page, which surprised me. And now I receive just notifications on Facebook that I've also become a top fan of Thea and Abby's FB page. So yes, woo! So happy that being recognized as such of being an MN Love, at least in the eyes of the members themselves. So yeah, so I guess that's all I have today. It's been a lengthy video once again, but yeah, it's worth it. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I had something else to do because I had to get the house ready, maybe clean the house since my mom's coming home today. Yeah, so I might do a little bit more cleanup today as well before going to the airport and picking them up. Okay, so that pretty much ends my MNL48 interactive review. So if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to The Lock Robster. And if you have any questions or any suggestions for future vlogs or reaction videos you want me to react to, especially MNL48 related or 48G related, please leave them in the comments. And thank you so much for your time in watching my videos, and I really appreciate your views. MN loves. I really love finally finding an audience with you guys, especially the Filipino people. All right, I'm Filipino too, by the way. Why am I saying that? Oh, okay. It's very early in the morning. I want to catch some more sleep. So let's end this with God bless, show less. Okay. See ya.